Gandang gabi po sa inyo lahat. Napaka-interesante nitong pag-uusapan natin ngayong gabi. Kasi, growing up, ito talaga yung malaking problema eh. Nakita ko yung panahon na hindi masyadong kalala ang traffic, organisado yung kalye, and nakita ko rin yung paglala. Let me welcome Ira Cruz, the Director of Alt Mobility PH.
Thank you for inviting Out Mobility to be in your program.
Ano ang advocacy ninyo to makorek itong mga problema to, or at least ma-organize natin itong setup na to?
Lahat ng tao nasa mga cities kasi nandito yung mga opportunities. What's very important is yung backbone in order to tap all of these opportunities is transportation and mobility. But also at the same time, so that people can enjoy living in cities.
15 million people, more or less, in Metro Manila. How do you solve that?
Well, first of all, Metro Manila is not congested. We have a problem.
It's not?
It's not congested, sir. You see that a lot of the spaces in Metro Manila are not being spent efficiently. For the same square footage, you should be serving more people.
For example, EDSA, you're talking of a capacity of 280,000. Lagyan mo na sa 300,000.
Okay.
Ang kotse mo is about 422,000.
If you look at more efficient modes of transportation, like a bus, let's put together three
Sige.
cars side by
Okay.
side, and you put that right beside a bus. For the same amount of space that three cars occupy, you're only transporting 6 people. Versus for the same amount of space, you have a bus that can easily transport 40 to 60 people.
I agree with you na kailangan talagang ayusin yung public transport system. Di ba? And that will be the answer to the situation now. Yan, pinupush na.
But
yung
I have
public
to,
yes.
but I have to caution. While rail is important, it also needs to operate together with all modes of transportation.
Agree.
Kailangan the government should have a comprehensive plan so that the modes of transportation hand over from one to the other. No?
Dapat sana, we get all the franchises and then magkaroon ng consortium with the government.
Yeah.
Government maglalagay ng pera, aayusin lahat ng bus, isa lang ang kulay, ang drivers, tanggalin yung boundary system.
That's correct.
Di ba?
I agree.
Oh, thank
Yeah,
you.
correct.
So maganda, di ba? So sabi ko, whether swelduan yung driver, whether may pasahero wala, dito siya
Correct.
hinto, pagdating niya, may papalit naman after 10 minutes.
That's
Pero
correct.
pag rush hour,
Do you increase the supply?
increase the supply.
Correct.
Every 2 minutes, takbo yan takbo.
Correct.
At the end of the day, kung ano yung kikitain, hatian.
Correct.
Kung may kailangan na subsidy, government will come in.
That's correct.
But the management, Ira, ang stand ko is private.
Okay,
Di
correct.
ba? Para,
No problem.
Oo.
Yeah.
Kunyari, ang nasa EDSA, kunyari 5 kumpanya. I don't know how many bus franchises are there. Partner na tayo with government.
Yes.
Isang usapan lang tayo. Di ba, Ira? Kung alam ko na 5 o'clock, tatakbo na yung bus, next na bus is 5:05, alam mo yung oras mo.
That's correct.
Oo.
And sir, what you're describing is an environment where superior yung public transportation.
Okay.
Ngayon naman,
Tuhan,
correct.
tapos ganunan, ayusan.
Correct.
Isa tayong korporasyon with
That's
government at stake. Kung
That's
lugi,
correct.
sige, abono ko. Pero pag kita, may share si government. Isa sa mga controversial na issues ngayon, yung bicycle lane sa EDSA.
Yes.
Can you explain ano yung position nyo dito and why? You know, why is this the position being taken by Alt Mobility?
The reason kung bakit masikip yung ating kalsada, kasi hindi natin siya binabudget properly. The numbers, according to JICA, 88% of Metro Manila households do not own private vehicles.
Okay.
Now, if you look at road space, yung 88%, binibigyan lang ng 20% road space.
Makatawid, Ira, sinasabi mo, yung mga kalye natin, ang kumakain dyan, 20% lang dahil sila lang ang may kotse.
So, anong nangyayari dito? Na-promote yung paggamit o yung pagdepende sa kotse. Well, now, in order for us to improve mobility for all, kailangan magkaroon ng ibang option. Kailangan mailipat mo yan sa ibang modes of transportation that are more efficient.
Okay.
This space allocation and overdependence on cars is what's creating the traffic. No? We should be able to promote public transportation to a system na superior siya over cars. Number one would be lane allocation.
Whether underground or above ground, na may bike lane, would that be good?
I guess step back muna, no? EDSA is no longer a highway.
Yes.
Uh,
Kanina pinag-usapan natin, di ba? Sabi
Yes.
ko, teka lang, highway yun. Sabi mo, no more. May mga establishments
no
na.
more na. Kasi,
Agree.
Now, if you elevate bikes, you're now compromising access to businesses and access to offices. You need to promote more efficient modes of transportation.
Yes.
When you elevate things, you are prioritizing one over the other. And in order to promote something, you need to make it very easy. We asked a question.
Oh,
What are the
sige.
top 3 reasons why you don't bike? Or another way, what are the top 3 reasons that will help you to bike? And that's safety, security, and network. Nowhere in the top 3 reasons is the weather
Safe,
reasons.
hindi sila mananakawan, at saka yung
Safe, secure, and network.
network. Kumbaga kung nag-bike ako dito, may access din ako dito, hindi yung pagdating ko dito.
Biglang
ang hirap
bike
na
lane
mag-bike.
ends here. Ganun. Kasi nangyayari ganyan eh.
Ang tingin mo, Ira, walang point na magkaroon ng iba pang access sa EDSA? Like a walking area, underground, or up.
Kasi the way we see it, for the same amount, first of all, it's going to cost billions
Yeah.
to construct. For the same amount of money, you can go into better infrastructure on EDSA, such as Class 1 bike lanes. Number 2, that money can now go into promoting public transportation by increasing the subsidy on jeepneys or on buses. So for the same amount of money, you stand to make a bigger difference in people's
Ang
lives.
sabi ng study, we are losing 3.5 billion pesos a
Correct.
day. I agree with the public transport system. On the bike lane, okay, sige, tama, let's develop that, no? I-encourage natin siya. With the 3.5 billion lost, pwede ba nating mabawi yun by creating this?
Now, if you fix transportation, whereas people would have an easier time commuting, whether it be public transportation or biking, and at the same time, you're rationalizing yung binabayad nilang pamasahe through a proper system of automating the fare collections, then it can start chipping away ang daming masyadong government agencies that are taking part in transportation issues.
Walang lead agency.
There has to be a lead agency. For instance, announced that gusto niyang i-prioritize yung active transportation. That includes walking, cycling, and then use of light electric vehicles and personal mobility devices like e-trikes, pedal assist bikes, electric scooters.
Okay.
Ito yung mga efficient modes of transportation kasi maliit na space ang kinakain nila.
Oo.
However, in contrast to that, sinasabi ng MMDA, pagbabawal namin ang light electric vehicles at personal mobility devices sa mga major roads.
In other countries, you see that, di ba?
Correct.
Yeah.
So there's already that conflict between the two agencies. Well, 3 if you count the Office of the President. And then number 4, nandun yung DPWH because under their guidelines, hindi pwede maglagay ng bike lane na class 1 or class 2. Kailangan shared lang yung under their guidelines. That is already for government agencies na hiwa-hiwalay, iba-iba yung policy.
Nakukuha ko yung basic na yung sinasabi mo. Mag-class 1 tayo. Para yung mga estudyante like si Patricia kanina, pwede siyang mag-bike, pwede siyang mag-scooter, pwede siyang mag-e-bike, pwede
Correct.
siyang ano.
Correct.
So ngayon, alam na niya na hindi na siya 3 oras.
Correct.
At any given point, papasok siya sa JRU, 30 minutes, punta siya ng Makati, 30 minutes, uwi siya 30 minutes.
Correct. That's
Na
correct.
hindi na siya naghihintay 10 p.m. Now,
Correct.
let's encourage everyone listening to a lecture. Nung araw sabi niya, paglabas mo ng bahay mo, maglalakad ka lang, meron ka nang mapupunta na maliit na bilihan ng karne.
Correct.
Di ba dati ang bahay, paglabas mo, sidewalk.
Correct.
Tapos sidewalk lahat. Naglalakad
Yes,
ka, makikita
yes.
mo lahat. Ang nangyari ngayon, dito lang ang mga residential,
Yes.
babiyahe ka para mamalengke, babiyahe ka para magpunta sa trabaho, sa industrial area. Noong araw, it was well integrated.
Now, when you have zoning policy na sobrang magkahiwalay yung dalawang yun,
Tama.
you're triggering a motorized
Agree.
transfer. No?
Agree.
Whereas if you create mixed zoning,
Yes.
then schools, for instance, are within, or
The
malls
area,
are within
oo.
walking or close distance. Tapos nagkaroon din nung tinatawag minimum parking guidelines. Because space that could have been used for housing is now required to be parking. Kung housing mo, mahal siya, kaya nilalayo mo siya sa city. You're requiring people to travel long distances.
Yes.
Whereas you can live where you work, city space is not being used efficiently kasi merong minimum parking requirement. Kailangan talaga merong integrated, comprehensive plan na
So,
titingin ng
yeah.
multiple aspects. Maybe at the beginning, magpa-pile up yung mga motor vehicles. But as they start seeing other modes of transportation like buses or it's a busway or jeep being a better mode of transportation, lilipat sila doon sa mode of transportation na yon. And in so doing, yung mga matitirang gagamit ng kotse, luluwag din yung
But
kanilang.
Ira, before you do that, yung pinag-usapan natin muna sa transport, yung consortium, i-organize
Correct.
mo yung bus. Kasi
Correct.
if it remains this way, hindi na pa rin ako, naku, di ba,
Correct.
magagalit lang sa gobyerno yun.
That's why dapat at this point pa lang, meron ng comprehensive plan.
Yeah.
And that's what we're looking for. It can be a transition plan. Na parang we're saying, look, by the year 2030, we will have X percentage number of reduction in motor vehicles. But at the same time, ginagandahan mo yung kalidad ng public transportation. Because
May tanong ko sa'yo, Ira. Are you guaranteeing na pagka nagkaroon tayo ng active transport that a lot of people, kasi if you dedicate one lane, okay, we will allow e-trikes, we will allow e-bikes, we will allow bicycles, that a lot of people will change from the mode of transport at dito lilipat?
we've already seen that happen, sir, during the pandemic. Nung tumaas yung dami ng infrastructure, protected bike lanes, tumaas yung number of bikers.
Ang sinasabi mo dyan, tiwala kayo sir sa amin. Dadami yan, aayos ang ating transport setup.
Not only to us, but best practices around the world and transport principles support all of this. Dapat talaga magkaroon ng mode shift, no? We're not saying that cars are bad.
Yeah.
What we're saying is that what's wrong in our environment now is napakataas ng car dependence. So,
I mean, malinaw na yung point mo eh. It's, eto, nangyayari sa ibang bansa. No?
Yes.
And we should be doing that. Sabi ko kanina, mainit. Sabi mo, hindi. Ito yung concerns nila. Security, safety, at saka yung network. No?
Yes.
So, kumbaga, yung tanong is, will this translate to a better transport system? We've seen it happen in other countries.
Yes.
And if this happens in other countries, we can do it here.
Correct.
Ang importante, simulan natin to, gawin natin to, na wag maging car-centric masyado ang policy natin,
Correct.
but to involve active transport, yung pong mga transport na magpapalakas pa ng katawan nila,
Correct.
na makakaganda pa sa kanila.
So in as much right as people have to drive a car, they should also give as much right for people to choose. A successful city, kumpleto yung pagpipilian ng mga.
At ako, Ira, beyond that, is also to develop yung system where we can just walk.
Yun yung dapat na disenyo.
Yun dapat na
merong
disenyo.
choice lahat ng tao for different modes of transportation.
Maraming salamat, Ira. Thank you to Alt Mobility for your involvement, yung mga ginagawa nyo. I really hope that we could still sit down and
Of course.
discuss, no, yung mga, and if you have studies and papers, we'd really like to have that kasi it would help.
At the end of the day, ang gusto naman natin lahat pare-pareho. Gusto natin makarating sa ating paroroonan. Gusto nating ligtas, efficient, mura. No? At yun lang naman yung hangarin namin.
Thank you again, Ira, at maraming salamat po sa inyo lahat.
Thank you very much.